Hello everyone, my name is Pixel Riffs. Welcome to your Sunday Sky Factory live stream. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day out there. Wrong button. Press the wrong button. That's a great start to the stream. Hope everyone's having a good one. I've got my tea. I'm warming myself around this cup of tea because it's freezing today. But things should warm up in here once we get things smelting, once the computer has spun up this world and we're ready to get going here. So, how's everyone's weekend? Hope you're all having a great day. Hope you guys have caught up with the Hermitcraft recap, which just came out some 8 minutes ago. In fact, you probably haven't had time to watch the entire video, so feel free to duck out at any point to go and check that out. But come on back. Smelting gravel is just a joke. I don't think you can actually do anything with it, although this is modded, so for all I know, it's got some kind of purpose that gives you some ore that you can't get any other way. It's Sky Factory. They've messed with the recipes a little bit. Liam, thank you for the bit. Was just watching Hermitcraft recap. Good stuff. Good stuff. Great week. Like, this week's Hermitcraft was genuinely really, really fun to watch. Not that it isn't normally, but exceptionally so. I think the Headhunt has been a great, like, addition. Another Grian stroke of genius for the server. It's been really cool to see some of the hermits that you don't normally see getting involved with community stuff all of the time take part. Like getting TFC out of the vault was pretty good. Let's see. What else do we recap? My roof is still off because we've had really bad weather and there's not been like a consistent enough day where the roofers can get up there and fix it. So that's going to be fun. Have I met any of the hermits? Like personally? Yes. When I went to Minecon Earth in London in 2017, they had like a Skywars tournament event there at the Copperbox Arena in London. And like a watch party and stuff. Some of the hermits were there. We had False Symmetry and Mumbo were there. Grian was there, but he wasn't a hermit at the time. But I still met him, which was pretty cool. So yeah, I've met a few of them in person. I still need to go and hang out with Python at some point because I still owe him a beer from back in the day when we used to play Destiny together. So there's a little bit of a history. You don't really watch the Hermits, you just watch Hermitcraft recap. Watch some of the Hermits, man. Like, if you've got the time, obviously. Like, I understand Hermitcraft recap is kind of useful for people who don't always have the time. But my buddy Dan is gonna be able to chat in the stream later, apparently. Cool. What was I gonna say? I can't remember. I lost my train of thought. Never mind. Yeah, no, watch the Hermits is what I was saying. Watch the Hermits, because if you've got time to watch some of them, there are some really great ones. I mean, they're all great in their own way. It totally depends on what you're after. But yeah, there's some awesome people on that server. I thoroughly recommend them all. They're all very entertaining. Anyway, let's load up some Sky Factory and actually do this thing, shall we? Because I am itching to get started on more mystical agriculture, and hopefully we're not going to have a crash as soon as we load up the world, but that's what normally happens when we play Sky Factory, so cross your fingers in the chat. Have a lovely cobalt blue eyes. They're not really blue, they're kind of grey. I guess that's the closest colour to blue, like normal, but... It actually loaded up without crashing. That is a first, I think. Well, it's probably the second time it's ever done that, because the first time is probably when it loaded up the world originally. But yeah, I think it's something to do with the fact that I always forget to turn the shaders off after I've done a time-lapse of this world with the replay mod stuff, and I end up resetting all of those settings, and then when I log into the world for the first time, for some reason it has some sort of graphics issue that causes it to crash. No worries. I'm going to put some music on in the background so we can relax with that. Turn that down a skosh. There we go. Turn that to about maybe 30%. Excellent stuff. Right. So let's get on with some Sky Factory. What are we going to do today? We are going to expand the landscape we have up here so that it can give us room to build a greenhouse where we're going to store all of our lovely mystical agriculture stuff. And that's going to include... My supposition about this was wrong. I thought once it filled up with 2 stacks of seeds, it would still give you 2 stacks of essence. Apparently, that is not the case. Also, yeah, my inventory looks really weird when it does that. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, stone... Let's chuck the seeds out. We need to get some sort of like void storage solution set up here for... Can we do this? No, apparently we can't. Yeah, we need to get void storage set up for some of the seeds here because, like, yeah, who needs them, really? Until we have seed reprocessors, we will not need any of it. Let's make some stone out of this. Hang on. There we go. Oh, yeah, we need a 3x3 for that. Let's get the crafting table up and do one of these. So, lots and lots of stone. Very good. How far am I in the achievement book? I'm up to the age of farming stuff where we get mystical agriculture working for us. That is about as far as I recall we are. Let's take a quick look at what we're working with here. Okay, we've got like 2 or 3 blocks thick of stone back here. That should be good. So, yeah, the first thing I want to do is build this platform out a little bit further. And, of course, that is all the stone. So we'll need to, yeah, add to this a little bit. Yeah, let's take a quick look at the achievement book if I can find where I put it. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Farming age, craft an Inferium seed. We've done that. Or we haven't actually, but we may as well have. We don't have the enchanting stuff figured out yet, but that's something we've sort of skipped over, I suppose. So good having multiple of these machines running at once. In fact, we can probably take these out as well, just to give this thing room to do its essence thing. And we'll just keep making some stone. Watching this and playing Sky Factory 3. Nice. Play along. You're probably a little bit further than I am. I would expect. Oh yeah, looks like we're actually adding several layers of stone down there. But that's fine, as long as we have... I think I probably want to have like an area here of maybe 40 blocks or so, I want to say. Let's get the light grid up so we can see where we need to place some torches. Oh, still a couple of patches here where it's going to get dark. There we go. Okay, cool. As long as we've got that to work with. You're also at Mystical Agriculture. Very cool. Very cool. So, grab some dirt, and I guess we'll probably make some of this into dirt as well. Do it like so. Yeah. We're actually running out of space. Well, that's good at least. We will need a lot of it. And if we sort of build it out like this. And I kind of want to have the greenhouse area surrounded by this natural foliage, the trees and so forth. So it's nice to have the bushes in this spot already. Almost doesn't look like a skyblock map now. That's the idea. Welcome along, Talismancer. Good to see you. And yeah, the whole thing progressing to the point where it's looking more like natural terrain is kind of my intent here. Let's see, did we still have some stuff sieving dirt in here for grass seeds? We do. Excellent. We probably don't need that to continue. But it looks like he isn't anyway. Is this one not sifting anything? Oh, this is the stupid, like, this same bug happened last time too. Where the energy conduit there stops transmitting power and then all of my auto sieves shut down. I wonder if that's because it's on like a chunk border or something. That sounds about right. Anyway, we can just ditch all of this later. You're only there for 10 minutes on a bus. No worries. Appreciate you showing up from on the move. How much stone do I have in here? Oh, there's actually quite a lot here. That's good. We'll throw the sticks on the ground. There we go. Do I plan to make the terrain go infinitely or make it like an island? It's going to be more like an island. I'm planning on just kind of building stuff out where and when I want it to be. And I made some kind of nice floating islands last time I did Sky Factory that I sort of want to continue on that similar sort of look, but who knows? I think we're good there. Define infinitely. Up to 60 million blocks, or whatever the world limit in Minecraft is. So really not infinite at all. Very finite. Yeah, interconnected floating islands is sort of what I had last time. I feel like this time I might go a little bit more into that theme and kind of have actual bridges spanning between several of them. They're going to be quite big, though. If this one is anything to go by, they're going to be very large. It's fine by me, though. Hey, Zarons. Not gonna lie, guys, I was actually torn between making this a Sky Factory stream and continuing Final Fantasy VIII. I'm getting quite into that now. And part of it is still fueled by my desire to just get through it and onto Final Fantasy IX, but I am actually starting to get to the point of the game that I like. Where everybody stops talking and starts actually doing stuff. So I'm looking forward to continuing that later this week, and hopefully you guys will be along for the ride. We'll be back to that on Tuesday. It's a lot of sifting. Yeah, I'm pretty certain there is a... Oh, Zarond with the 200 bits. Thank you, Zarond. Very generous. Yeah, I think the... There's actually a modded block somewhere in this. I think it's part of the... Is it Draconic Evolution? Or one of those kind of crazy endgame mods that will actually generate Minecraft terrain chunks for you. I remember being told that last time I played Sky Factory, so eventually you can get to the point where you can just generate the terrain based on whatever biome you're standing in. Like it would actually generate a forest if we told it to generate stuff here. Awesome recap episode then. You like FF streams? Cool. Yeah, no, thank you so much for checking out the recap. Always very grateful for the support on that show. It goes a long way. And glad you're enjoying the FF streams as much as I am. Even though we get smaller audiences on those streams, it is a treat to play that game. That whole series. And we'll see how far we get with it if we end up doing more of the advanced stuff. I have so many shears right now. Maybe I can put those in one of these chests somewhere. I think today we might end up going for like refined storage stuff. If only so that I can not have to deal with this anymore. Hey, stay puffed. The elevator sound is the same one of the hermits uses for transitions. I imagine it's probably just like a royalty-free sound effect from somewhere, if that's the case. Sounds about right to me. I think you can actually place these pebbles. Oh, you can throw them. And then pick them up again. That's interesting. That's kind of hilarious. Can I, like... Nice. You can snowball a chicken. But it doesn't actually do any damage. Well, bye. Okay, now with the log chickens we've got over here, we're actually getting quite a lot of... Ooh, we've got some with the 9 stats now. 767, okay, very good, very good. I want to put you in there. And these ones we'll probably just chuck out. But yeah, nice. So now we have a ton of oak wood, which... I really wish stripped wood was in this. I've come to find using stripped wood is actually a lot of fun. Shipping bin. That's from Harvestcraft. Wood casing. Yeah, we know this sort of stuff. Fermenting barrels and things. What I want to look for is templates for curved or cylindrical glass things. Is stuff like carpenter's blocks in here? No. Like round things? I'm trying to think of how to search for stuff like this. I want something that I can use to make like curved glass. If it's in here at all, I want it. When am I going to start making a nuclear reactor that's bound to fail and blow up half the island? Probably when I am done with the world. I don't really feel like doing anything like that. Giant curves or small things? A bit of both. Either, really. Like, I just want to make a greenhouse that has a curved area instead of a blocky, flat area. I know I'm playing the wrong thing, right? I could probably just do something with chisels and bits. It's probably going to be the best option. But yeah. That's probably going to be the best option. And now for that, I really wish these log chickens weren't just stuck in this machine. It's a bizarre place for them to be. And I think what we want... Is this still inputting sand into here? I guess it is, right? Oh no, that's just sifting gravel. I think it's occasionally inputting sand into here from there because this... Let's give that the priority for the moment. So this thing still has a stack of sand to get through, but then we get more sand coming out of there. And I guess we can probably do... Like, is it possible to get sand seeds, or can you create sand out of... oh yeah, that's dirt and fire essence, isn't it? How do I get fire seeds then? With lava? Interesting. Which is probably going to mean making more buckets. Tons of stone essence now. Very good. Tons of dirt essence too. Right. Tiggybot. Not sure if I recognize this username. I'm not certain that I do. Thank you for the 20 bits, though. Appreciate you giving 20 bits to a stranger. Gonna throw down a couple of grass seeds in there. Never bother for resource chickens? No, me neither. Like, I mean, I started with them last time, but they're so labor intensive. Like, it's nice to have, like, automated log production right now. But I think, you know, turning all of the chickens into resource production for other stuff is going to take a lot of effort. It's the kind of thing that would work out a lot better if I had this world like on a server and it was shared with other people, because then somebody else could work on chickens while I did other stuff. Oh, Tiger Spirit. Oh, cool. Hi. Welcome along. Good to see you. Yeah, that username I definitely recognize now. Thank you for checking out the stream. How's your day going? Hope everybody who is in the States had a good Thanksgiving or whatever holiday you happen to observe. Occasionally we do Thanksgiving over here because my wife is American, but lately, because we've been busy with, you know, getting the house in order and we've got construction going on right now, and my family all lives up north, it's been difficult to figure out a good time to get a bunch of people over. So we might do that another time, just do like a nice meal for people when they're able to make it. Otherwise, probably just hang out with my family during Christmas. Oh yeah, you can't do them like that, can you? Keep forgetting now. More of the dirt. Do we have Independence Day in this country? Not really, because, you know, our independence was probably from, like, the Romans. Kind of dates back to, like, the BC years, and I don't think we ever really observe that kind of thing. We don't have an Independence Day because we didn't have, like, a Revolutionary War at any point. The Romans just kind of gave up on us, I guess. Was it the Normans came over? I think that was probably it, but nobody really celebrates that. We just have, like, occasional battle reenactments and things. D&D campaign yesterday, first one, very cool. Joining a campaign midway through their 7th session. I've been thinking of doing some more RPG stuff at some point, mainly because I've been listening to a couple of podcasts that do it, but a friend of ours who comes over and plays board games with us is like, he really wants to do a D&D campaign at some point. We just don't have enough people we know locally to us who would want to do it, because or either that or like people we need to be like better friends with more people who would want to do that, because I feel like I wouldn't want to do a D&D campaign with people I barely knew, because I would have a tendency to like goof off and like not observe the rules very closely. But yeah, we're talking about maybe writing a like a Pokemon D&D campaign and not have it be based on D&D. There's a couple of role-playing game systems that are built specifically for Pokemon, and so I've kind of had my eye on a couple of those lately. So now we have a couple of stacks of oak wood in here. I'm thinking I don't want to go with oak wood as the frame. Do we have any mineral seeds yet? How do we get those? Because I remember these being really fun before. You get those from sieving compressed dirt. Dirt with a flint stiffened mesh. See, I don't think we have any mineral yet, because I'm using an iron stiffened mesh, not a flint one. Hey, Lucky Chimera. An RPG with niece and nephew at Christmas. What, for Pokemon or for D&D? Are they obsessed with either or both? Hey, Paranor. See, I'd imagine Pokemon is their jam, but you never know. You taught them D&D-ish, but they also love Pokemon? Cool. was thinking a D&D campaign with our family would just be bizarre and slightly strange. Have to give it a try sometime. So, flint is what I need now, which I thankfully have some of. Where's the string? And flint, stiffened mesh. Where are you? There you are. Good. So now let's swap out... Which guy shall we swap out? This one, I guess. And throw some dirt in there. They're really into the storytelling element. Cool, yeah. Yeah, no, I would like to do a Pokemon RPG at some point. Just because it'd be really cool to come up with a storyline for that. It'd be just like writing your own Pokemon game, more or less. Which is an idea that appeals to me. Okay, just getting a lot of pebbles there. Oh, we have andesite pebbles. Did not realize those were a thing. And canola seeds. Oh, maybe you need those for oil and stuff later? Or for biomash, I guess? Sure. Last week I said flint has no use. Flint has no use in regular Minecraft. In Sky Factory, it's got like 2 uses. And to be honest, even that's not right, because you can use flint to make flint and steel. I just never do. Ooh, coffee seeds. Paranor, it's your time. Pen and paper Final Fantasy VIII RPG. Gosh, that would be complicated. That would be very complicated. Take you back with the 40 bits. Got to go back to doing your college homework. Nice to pop in on your streaming. Thank you very much for being here. Hope you'll find the time to stop by another stream sometime. But either way, lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, you can make arrows out of them, but who needs to do that, really? Because, you know, we all have skeleton spawners like civilized people. Oh, more grass seeds. Nice. I'll take those and plant them over here. See, these log chickens keep leaving oak wood all over the place, and it's a good thing. Capital G, capital T. Are you the chosen one? Oh, 8s and 9s. Wow, okay, right. Scooping you up. Using you for the little hatchery over here. There you go. Get in there. And you. Sorry. Oh, a rare loot bag. Ooh. What are you? 3s and 4s? Be gone, log chicken. Isn't there a roost block? Isn't that what that is? The nesting pen thing? I don't know. You're asking me questions I don't know the answers to, and I don't care to look stuff up right now. Where did that log chicken go? Please don't tell me it followed something off the edge of the world. Oh no, you're down here. Hi. Crafting arrows makes early game nether easier. Yeah, but there are ways around that. What do we got in here? 8s, 9s. Okay, cool. Those can all go away. Let's try and keep the first 3 of these to logs if we can. Just to tidy things up a little bit. Oh, we got a log chicken out of that one. Nice. You guys can hang out for a little bit, I guess. Before we have to lock everything down. Water temporals are a pain to drain? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. So, yeah, we're going to move all of this. And it's probably going to require making more solar panels soon, but right now those will do. Let's check in on our mineral saplings, see if we actually have any. We do. Wonderful. So let's make one of these guys, and I would like to use mineral wood for this build, because I used it to great effect in our last Sky Factory greenhouse, and I actually think this is a really nice wood texture. When you're ready, maybe I have to do this from further away. Plan today is to get mystical agriculture figured out, as in actually get an established place to practice mystical agriculture, and then probably make a refined storage computer if I can puzzle my way through that and get a decent power source for it and everything. Where is the crook and stuff that we need? Yeah, there we go. We've got one there, one there. Don't have a compressed one in here or anything. But yeah, Orbital Computer and Mystical Agriculture are the focus today. Give me more saplings, please. Well, we got berries from that. And these ones have sap, and I can't remember what you do with that at all. Oh, this one. Crystallized mineral. There we go. But yeah, we didn't get any saplings from that. What's the deal, man? Can I craft these into saplings? I can make mineral torches. That's the deal with those. Anyway, this is... Oh, there is one here. Not sure how that fell quite so far from the tree. But yeah, if we start a greenhouse frame sort of around, let's say, here. And we'll go like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll plant another one there. So we've got a nice entrance. And with 1, 2, 3, and drop that there. And that's going to be the start of our greenhouse. It's going to be a low and long affair, I think. Yeah. Need a lot of quartz enriched iron. I think I have a bit of that just from like loot bags and things. Time for a quartz chicken. Probably get a quartz flower at this rate. There we go. We got some saplings. We're in business. Pardon me while I use the achievement book to chop down a tree. Okay, plenty of mineral now, so that's good. That's good stuff. But yeah, each side is going to have a number of garden cloches and various other bits. Let's put some of this back in there. But yeah, at least it means we don't have to use oak wood, because oak wood is just so overused in general, but also in Sky Factory, it's kind of the only thing anyone ever builds with, which saddens me. Cool, we have another one of those. And this seems to be back to sieving whatever it's normally sieving, but with the wrong mesh. So let's move that back to iron mesh. I think it was using an iron mesh because that's what got me iron ore, but that's no longer really a thing. We do now have a... Is this an intermedium furnace? Yeah. So we can smelt some sand using that. And that moves a little bit faster. A creeper blew up my alloy smelter the other day as well, so that's going to be kind of a pain. Not the redwood. Not so much the redwood, no. What am I looking for here? Coal. Yes, we got some of that. I really don't need to use coal as a fuel source right now, but I figure why not? Okay, so we'll have some glass coming through eventually. And in the meantime, we can probably make a few more garden cloches and work with the glass that we've got. Hope you guys liked the last time lapse, by the way. I actually figured out how to solve the problem I was having before where the sun would stay at a fixed angle in the sky, like it would stick to where the camera was pointing. So a lot of my previous time lapses for this Sky Factory series, like the last couple, were a bit weird looking and they didn't kind of follow the day-night cycle as closely. I figured out how to solve that, which is you disable the crazy sky Botania has. Like, I didn't even notice when I logged in, I'd kind of forgotten, but the Botania sky with the rainbow and the planets in it and stuff is not there, and that actually fixes the problem I was having. So apologies if you liked that sky. But ultimately it is making this whole experience a little bit better. Oh, we've got all full of stone in there, I guess. Well, that's fine. Occasionally it makes creepy noises when I look in chests and I get worried. What do we want to do for the floor of this greenhouse? That's the next question. Because the walls are obviously going to be glass kind of stuff, but I do not know where we're going with the floor. Oh, and it occurs to me that, yeah, it's just going to keep taking cobblestone from here if we don't take those out and start filling them with sand. There we go. Now it will actually take the sand. I don't want to use factory blocks everywhere. Maybe we'll use some of the treated wood planks, even though they're quite expensive because of the creosote thing. I kind of like them. Perfect stream for the pause while baking Christmas cookies. Sounds good, Shane. Sounds good. Save some for me. Yeah, I sort of want to use the treated wood for this. Can I turn this into slabs at all? I can turn it into freaking windmill blades if I want to. Oh, there is a slab recipe for it. Good. Okay, we'll use that. We'll definitely use that. Yeah. I wonder if a combination of the treated wood slabs and the mineral wood would actually look quite good. It's a bit of a weird color combination, though. Like, this feels like such a waste, considering how much you have to go through to get the... Oh, you can't use mineral slabs at all? I guess we could chisel and bit them if we want to, then. That's another option. Did I make a shovel at any point? Hop over the channel and have some. I will transport myself to you using the magics of the internet. I did make a shovel. A stone shovel. Still fast enough. Placed all this dirt and now I'm going to dig it all up again. But that's good because I get it back. Yeah, that's actually quite a nice colour. I don't know if it necessarily goes super well with the mineral wood, but hey, we'll deal with that later. Don't need that. The simplest dirt farm is to just dig up the dirt you've already placed. That is true. I'll thank myself for it later when I need more dirt. Anyway, yeah, that's a good start. We just need to make tons more creosote now. Yeah, the shovel in Minecraft isn't exactly the most efficient thing in the world. Like, it's it's a little bizarre the way you use a shovel. Just kind of repeatedly wail on things. Use glass bottles instead of buckets to get more oil. Interesting. Not too worried about that right now, though. Haven't got much in the way of oak planks. So let's remedy that situation. That'll be enough to tide us over for a while, I think. One of these blocks of coal coke can probably end up getting used in the furnace that's smelting us all the glass. There we go. That'll do something anyway. Yeah, I think what we will do is end up laying down the glass and doing some chisels and bits magic on it. Hey, Sados, welcome along. And thank you for the host. Very kind of you. Because, yeah, if we do something like this on the outside, it is going to limit the space that we have in here, but... Is this Sky Factory? This is Sky Factory. Cosme, thank you for the follow. What do I think of multi-block structures? I'm for them, I guess. I don't really have an opinion. I think they're a cool idea. I mean, stuff like beacons are in vanilla Minecraft. It's not like I would be super against that kind of stuff. I'm really good that this title is actually meant to be a joke, but I'm glad you think so, Paranor. Is there... Oh, glass pillar. There we go. You can make glass wedges. I might use those for the roof here. Tank panes. So a lot of other stuff we can do with this. And obviously, yeah, like they start getting used in components after that. Mana prisms. And things. Clear item frames. Ooh. Yeah, and it's whether or not we end up using, like, chisel textures on the glass. Thinking about maybe doing something like that. Here and there. Just kind of having stuff like that up the sides. Because then, do we have the... We don't have the bit chisel on us. Just going to assume it refers to streaming and not Sky Factory. Not really that good at either, to be honest. Where is my chisel? There it is. That iron guy. So if we use a half cube. Ah. Yeah, having a bit bag is probably a great idea, right? I wish you could just set it to delete anything you chisel out, because I'm not going to reuse any of it, realistically. There we go. But yeah, just doing something like this. And then if we make... I just threw the chisel away, didn't I? I mean, I didn't throw it away, but I put it in the chest over here. Everything the light touches. Did that chicken just die? Why are you doing this to me, man? Hi, just joined. What are we building? Sorry, Sados, do we not have quality options again? I feel like that's always the case whenever we end up streaming Sky Factory. It sucks. I'm sorry. The spy chicken. So yeah, if we do a clearer glass texture, like the grey bordered one maybe, or just, yeah, unbordered glass, it might work out. But you know what, we can probably just do it this way. It's kind of fun actually having the bordered glass, because it would be in panels in a greenhouse. That's kind of how greenhouses work. Kind of sounds like a chicken, if you just hear this noise too much. Buck, 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 buck. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to do this place. Buck, 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 buck. Well, that shovel is no longer useful. I think that's a good start, at least. We can kind of do these framey, almost trellis-like sections up the sides of the greenhouse. And then, where's the... yeah, these guys. We can use these and place them like so. And then I guess we can reuse some of those bits, so that makes sense. My hair is messy. It is. This is true. Where did I put all the wood? I think I left it in here. To make myself some more treated planks. And then I guess probably just a diamond shovel or something. I should be making some of these tools with, like, Tinker's Construct stuff, but I don't care. It's like that. The other way is a builder's wand. Like, rather than spend half an hour trying to figure out what the best combination of materials is in Tinker's Construct, I'll just build something that works. Something that I know works. Burgers or pizza? Ooh, I'm feeling burgers more today, Paranor. I don't know quite why, but I am. Hamburger on pizza. Bit of ground beef on your pizza. Could be an option. Pizza burgers. Just add some pepperoni in there. Feeling beefy today. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing for dinner today. Probably something involving vegetables. You'd hope, I mean. The chicken madness has started again. It's pretty cool looking. I quite like that. And at least the chisels and bits means that I can move glass around without needing silk touch, which is always a bit of a problem later. So many stray oak logs everywhere. Let's get one more set of these. We should be all right for a little while here. Then we need to figure out the infrastructure inside here because we don't want to just place the garden cloches on the floor. Or if we do, we at least want to have something set up so that they can be directed into something, so they can output into a storage system of some kind. Which for now is probably going to be storage drawers, and then we'll just connect it to the Oracle computer when we build that via a storage bus. I think that's how you do it. One of those things that lets you plug it straight into a drawer controller and have external inventories. External storage bus. Hey Panda, welcome along. Glad you could make it to today's stream. Jalapeno and cheddar patty sounds good. Sounds very good. And there we go. This is going to be such a weird, gradual time-lapse. Blue Sky confused you earlier thinking it was water. Yeah, this is the new Ocean Block pack. But yeah, I can't remember if you were here when I mentioned this, but I realized that having the custom sky turned on was messing with the shaders that I use for my time-lapse. Excuse me. It was causing the angle of the sun to stay at like a fixed point relative to the camera instead of the sun actually moving across the sky. Like, imagine the sun is in the center of the screen. It would be in the center of the screen no matter where I looked. So I decided to just disable the custom sky, which is a shame because the Sky Factory custom sky is pretty cool. I don't think it's actually a Sky Factory thing. I think it's from Botania. But yeah, after I disabled that, the shaders looked a lot better. Actually having the day-night cycle kind of gives the impression that time is passing a lot better with these time lapses, so is that what Sinking to Madness is? Fry, I've never played it. I only saw a couple of other people playing it. I think iJevin was playing it at one point. I need to chisel some more of the wireframe glass. Some more of this stuff. This is going to be a very slow process for I keep doing it this way. No worries. It wasn't important anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot you can do chisel blueprints. That's something different. Something that I hadn't considered because I don't play modded all that much. Oh. Well, guess we're turning all of this one into bits. I think just doing kind of like an alternating. Something like this. Oh, that was dicey there for a second. Wasn't sure if we were gonna stick around for this one. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Let's just place glass along here. Cluck, 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 yeah. Still sounds like that to me. Chicken chisels, new for 1.10.2. There's a mod I would make, purely on the basis that the name is great. Those yellow wireframes shouldn't matter because glass isn't spawnable anyway, and this is now half a block. Although I don't know if chisels and bits will count it as such, so it still says chisel bit glass, so hopefully that means it keeps the same properties. Well, there's a chicken hammer in one of the mods. Yeah, yeah. A diesel reactor for an alternate energy source. Okay, I'll consider it. Probably still go with solar though. Yes. So we need another chisel, probably a diamond one. Why is the glass spawnable? I don't know. I don't think it is. I think it's just detecting weird light levels up there. Is it that way? Yes, good. The glass is probably only spawnable because we're changing the hitbox. I mean, it's only registering as spawnable. I don't think it actually is. Either way, we'll light it up in here enough that we won't have to worry about that anyway. I'm so glad that you can't chisel slabs. It makes it so much nicer once I've replaced the entire floor with them. It didn't occur to me to measure exactly how long this building was. So I think we probably need to come out one more block here. And have this go there. And now we do the same thing over and over again with these guys. Pretty soon I'm going to run out of space in my bit bag, though. So let's start placing some regular glass along the back here. Oh boy, this is confusing. Nope, stay in formation. You little glass soldiers. Not what I meant to do. Still not what I meant to do. Where are my dirt bits? Who has taken them? The grass bits. Well, this is going badly. There we go. Finally. Yeah, we need to get more treated wood for this whole thing. Can I just build bits up like that? Apparently I can. Frighteningly powerful, these things. This is looking all gross and spiky. Here, put a torch down. Happy Doctor Who Day. A very merry unbirthday to you. How is Doctor Who going these days? I'm sure we will get an update on that at some point from our friend who watches it. Who's the same friend who wants to do the Pokemon RPG with me, so similar interests. I have no doubt that somebody out there has done a Doctor Who RPG, like a tabletop one, at some point. Da, 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 da. There we go. So this is going to be a greenhouse, ultimately. If you can believe it. Stopped celebrating birthdays years ago. That's what happens when you're old, isn't it? You're just like, oh, why am I celebrating this? How do I make the glass wedges, then? Oh, okay, just 3 of them like that. Fair enough. Let's see what these look like. Pretty much what you'd expect, actually. Oh, we can get them back? Wonderful. Well, that changes a lot. See, if we get up here now, and let's try placing some of these glass wedges on here. Can we then turn a corner with them, or are they not that sophisticated? Let's find out. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You beaut. We can't take any bits out of them, but hey, that's not bad. All right, well, we're going to build those around the edge of here. And then we'll need to figure out exactly what's going in here because of... Hang on, you have to actually make them in that shape, fair enough. Shaped crafting is like that. Yeah, we'll have to figure out the actual contents of this greenhouse and how everything's going to be laid out, because otherwise I'll build the roof and then I won't have enough room for anything else. And can you put upside down wedges? Ooh. Neat. Yeah, these are cool. I like them. I assume in terms of, like, functionality, they're basically just the same as stairs. Yeah, it seems to just have, like, a couple of planes there that you can actually stand on. It's actually kind of difficult to... Oh, there we go. There's also a bit missing from that, which I wouldn't have noticed had I not been standing up there. Keep trying to swap it with the bit bag while I'm actually looking in the bit bag. There we go. Yeah, missing pieces is the mod. Put a little trim under the wedges, yeah. Isn't there a scaffolding mod? Probably. Because I do not know everything about this pack, I am probably not using it to its fullest extent. The title of this stream is meant to be ironic. Cool. Darwin with 1 bit. Thank you for the bit. Appreciate you putting your cents in. More glass from there. Bit more glass from there as well. I think it's about to be night time. Looking good up there. Alright, I think we should start moving in the garden cloches now and figuring out what kind of storage system we're going to use. I think we need... How do you make void upgrades? Is it ender pearls? Oh, obsidian. Okay, cool. Dead easy then. Because, yeah, we'll need that for the seeds, ultimately. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. And yeah, I think if we added like a little chisels and bits kind of decor around there if we really wanted to. Is it sand we make into soul sand using that? I'm pretty sure it is. Put the chisel and the bit bag in there. Probably have a lot more sand in here. We do. Good. And now nothing is going in there, of course, because this is still on priority. I can make some obsidian in here if I want to as well. That's still going, making smooth stone. We can turn that off soon. Yeah. Let's put the glass in there again. Put all of that in. Why is it not taking this glass? Weird. We also don't need the mystical agriculture crystal or this animal net right now. The mineral stuff I don't know what to do with. Put the mirrors in there too. Right. I'll move the current garden cloches over first, I think. And I guess we can put these straight on the floor. Because, yeah, they need some stuff going into the top and out of the sides, but having one block around the outside is probably the only thing we need to worry about. Is this axe? Yeah, okay. There's apparently a good tool for taking out a sink. One sink seems capable of producing enough fluid for a vast quantity of these things. So I feel like if maybe we have all of the containers along here, we can probably just put the sink up one of these. There's no limit on a sink. These sinks are limitless! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think we probably want 14. I think it's probably in the... If it's going to be in the middle, it'll be around there. We'll have one each side. So we'll need a lot more fluid ducts, but that's not a problem. Got plenty of conduit binder. I am just moving around that piece of chicken manure, not actually disposing of it or not. Let's take out the rest of these. Because all we need to do is have this come down here and then connect to the backs of all of these guys. And that'll start filling up. Insight mission lands on Mars tomorrow. Wow. Very cool. So weird thinking about stuff like that. Like, we do live in the future. I think we're probably just going to make all of these storage drawers out of oak. There's no reason not to. Softly and right side up, yeah. That'd be a good way for it to land. And so what we want here is... I mean, ultimately all of these are going to have to output into a drawer controller, aren't they? So I think the storage drawers would probably be better off in the center here, because the outputs are all going to have to be coming out of this. And eventually we'll build someplace underneath the greenhouse where the seed reprocessors can go. For now, we'll just have it go like that. We'll put stone seeds in here. And then we just need power. So we're going to need some space on top of this whole contrivance, this whole greenhouse, where the solar panels are going to have to go. And yes, I've got a wrench for these somewhere, but just means going and finding it, doesn't it? Oh, that's the output. What is that then? Are they not the same? Because I guess what you could do then is have each one going into 2 storage drawers like this. Disable that. And then have seeds going into one and everything else going into the other. Let's do some cabling. Dang it. I knew that wasn't going to work for long. This is why I fail at parkour. Oh, well, it's not why I fail at parkour. This is a demonstration of me failing at parkour. So have that as an extract, of course. And now this should output into these. Why is it not? Should be always active. Maybe because it doesn't extract from there at all. Or maybe it's just broken. Cloches do like Ender IO. It's how I was doing it before. Put an inventory it likes on the top ports. Oh, you know what we were doing before? We had a storage crate on there, and then that was what transferred stuff into the other boxes. So you guys may be right, actually. Yeah, because if we had a storage crate on top of that, or a chest or something, then we can transfer it into the storage drawers from there. In which case, maybe we should do something different with the floor. Bear with me a second here. If we do something like this... and we do that. Or not, maybe not that. Maybe hang on. We do that there, and we do this. And then we have the storage drawers go here and here. And then that one is for seeds, and that one is for the regular stuff. Because then we can have a chest here and have the cables going into each one. Okay. Wants you to use the conveyors as a transport system. Right, okay. Well, we won't bother with that. Instead, what we'll do is make a couple of chests. In fact, we'll need a lot of chests for this. Because then it starts outputting into there. And then what we do is take Ender IO from the chest into these two storage drawers. So we disable this. We set this to extract. And we have these two as inputs. Yeah. And then we put a void upgrade on that one, and we put an emerald upgrade on that one. And we should be good to go. And then we do this over and over again. And then use the wrench to make sure that they don't connect to each other as we do like a row of these garden cloches. Okay, not bad. So now we'll move these two. And I think we'll probably keep two of these manufacturing stone and maybe even a second one manufacturing dirt, because we will need both of those for our terraforming efforts. But I think the way we've got this wired, we can just do... Oh yeah, of course. We can do this, and then I need my wrench. And some food. Hey, Astro Jake. Let's start with this apple, and then see if we have any better food in here. Golden apple, that works. Let's have one of those. Got that notch apple bonus. Pumpkin pie as well. Nice. So yeah, now we'll just do the same setup with this guy. Oh, we need the wrench. And then it'll be a matter of making a lot of garden cloches. And a lot of storage drawers upgrades. In fact, if this one is going to be producing stone as well... There we go. We can just do it like this, I suppose. No reason not to. Then we can just have this connect. Oh, this got turned somehow? There we go. We can have this chest just be a double chest. Although we may need a bunch of storage drawers. But it seems like that is working for us. It's got enough power and everything. And now we need, I guess, a trapped chest because you can't place vanilla chests next to each other in this version. Of course. There's something that I take for granted now that 1.13 is out. But yeah, this should be pretty good until we start running into issues with the amount of solar power we can have. But that shouldn't be a huge issue. Need a little bit more of the energy conduit later. Oh gosh, I've just got tons of stuff in my inventory now. Let's put all of that away for the minute. Good. And then, yeah, there are more aspects of this that we can automate a little further down the line. So glad they fixed chests. Me too. Me too. Like, it is not something that I ever thought I would use as much as I do. But it's like, oh, it's so nice not having to worry about making trap chests all the time. Alright, that'll do for the moment. Have I thought about using auto crafters? I've thought about it, yes. Am I going to do anything about it right now? No. Is that because I don't know how? Probably. Okay, so now we're back in the realm of needing more garden cloches, but this looks like it's going to be a sustainable setup, at least for the time being. We're getting a steady amount of RF into each of these presently. If we have to grind our way back up through solar, then so be it. It's all fitting quite neatly into our greenhouse setup as well, which is good. That's kind of what I wanted. We can do a bit of decoration in there afterwards. So, next. We need to get on our garden close grind. Which means a few more of these. And some more treated wood. And these guys need glass, mechanical components, lanterns. Do I still have lanterns in here? I do. So mechanical components are the next thing, which needs copper, I guess. Don't have much of that, do we? Maybe a copper plant should be one of the next things we make. Yeah, we'll probably just make it like that. Let's go and grab some sleep. And I think we can probably just make the copper into ingots, and it should give us as much as we will need for the moment. But I might need to see how much I can change around the auto-sieving thing to get me more copper ore fragments, pieces. That's 6. And steel mechanical components aren't what we need. We need these ones. Oh, it's only 1 copper ingot and 4 iron. Okay, that's easier. I was thinking it was more than that somehow. Let's just check I'm making the right ones. Garden cloche. Iron mechanical component. Yeah, okay. So let's make 6 of them. And now all we need is the glass, which I have a lot of. Cool, just casually make 6 garden cloches. No problem. Still have tons of dirt seeds. Those are all connecting. Very nice. All filling up with water. None of them are using RF right now because they're not active, but I have a feeling once they do, having this many is going to be a bit of a drain. So let's see how we do here. That sink is keeping up, though. That's very cool. All right, so we'll need dirt for each of these. Then I think the next one along is going to have to be Inferium, because we'll need a lot of Inferium. I think ultimately we could turn these into tier 2 Inferium seeds, couldn't we? Gonna need a little garden path up there. Yeah, I imagine we'll do some decoration in a minute. I want to get the infrastructure in place first. Put those in there. It's not growing on any soil. Need to work out our food supply pretty fast, don't we? We need some nature essence so I can just make tons of potatoes. And that should all just output into this. Good. 2 Inferium per plant. Energy seems to be holding steady. Yep, it's still gaining. That's excellent. We need another dirt seed in here, probably. We're already close to maxing out the amount of seeds, I think. Then again, can we just put potatoes in a garden cloche? That's how they work, right? Excuse you? We're going to have this one making Inferium and potatoes. Let's put you in here and one of those. Oh, it seems to be doing something. Nice. I guess then all we need to do is fix the potato up to something into a furnace, and we just have an infinite supply of baked spuds. Is that facing the wrong way? That feels like it's facing the wrong way. Yeah. Storage drawers are so awkward. And so we want seeds going in there, Inferium going in there, and I guess we'll need to bash this to get that to open up. Disable that. Disable that. Extract. Extract. Insert. 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 Excellent. Using garden cloches for perhaps what they were intended to do. And with this, we can just have it go like that. Just casually slotting potatoes into this ridiculous setup. Then I guess all we need to do is is set up. How many raw chickens do I have? 11. Let's cook a few of these real quick. Yeah, all I need to do is set up a furnace, like this guy. That's an axe. You set up a furnace underneath that storage drawer with Ender IO cable going into it, and we can just automate potato cooking for a little while. And they're not even the best food, but I think for right now it makes sense. We could even make like a little basic chicken cooker type of thing if we really wanted to. But that is something even my vanilla addled brain doesn't really know how to do all that well. Not this way, please. Go there instead. Yes. So that's insert. How do I use this again? Shift left click on a conduit to open conduit settings GUI. Okay, shift left click. There we go. That one. Nice. And just rotate it for the sake of it. Why you no extract? Oh, of course. It doesn't do it that way around, because the fuel goes into the top of the furnace. Or the item to smelt goes into the top of the furnace. There we go. Of course. Forgetting the fundamentals here. So yeah, we can just access the furnace from the side like so. We could probably input something from here as fuel, but I don't know what yet. Anyway, next up, we want to put some more storage drawers here and have these two garden cloches do something, as long as what's it called? Power is still coming through, which it seems to be. Johnomic, thank you for the follow. Yeah, next thing to do is work on storage upgrades. We should have some emeralds for those. I guess we can make diamond upgrades for now while the emeralds are a little more scarce. Well, we've got a few of them in here. If I can spell emeralds, that will help. Emerald storage upgrade. Where are you? Is it not called that in here? Is it going to be like tier 5 storage upgrade? Something like that. Storage upgrade 5. There we go. So we need a bunch of sticks. And let's just make 8 of those for now, because we'll need the drawers for other stuff. And 6 of those sounds good for the minutes. Carl Satan, thank you for the follow. So we want one of those on each of the essences. I don't think we need it on the potatoes. But yeah, we have 416 stacks of each of those. I think it'll be fine. Solid joke there, Paranor. And yeah, I think having this all set up here is going to be a great start. Because now we'll have as much stone and dirt as we want to terraform more of this place. Let's see. 1.10. Yes, okay, cool. We can have grass paths. Excellent. That's going to make things very nice over here. I think we'll probably do something like this. We'll mess around with the decoration a little bit more later. Yeah. I might just pop one of these chests down either side of the door here, just so I have something to store all of my leftover junk in while I'm working on this, because inventory management is a real pain. So we need one more garden cloche on this side, starting here. We can keep moving them along. I need to finish off the floor in here, which is going to mean so much treated wood. Cloche setup always seems messy. I think we've actually got it pretty, like, I don't know, pretty well refined over here. For the moment, at least. Like, it's going to be a lot better once we have a computer system. But we don't need to worry about that just yet. Okay, Astro Jake, catch you later. Have a good one. So I think now we'll just get a little bit of obsidian so we can make void upgrades for the seed drawers. And we should be able to get lava out of these. Yeah. So here's a fun way of doing this. Get some lava in there and make obsidian manually. Do we have... I guess we were using that sink as the infinite water source, weren't we? There's one over there by the sugarcane, though, as well. Got 2 blocks of obsidian. That's 1 void upgrade. This is a bit of a roundabout way of doing this. I know there's a way we can automate it. LG Gaming, hello, Richie Cranium, welcome along. Great to see you guys. Thanks for stopping by today's stream. Today we're working on some more Sky Factory stuff. We've got our Mystical Agriculture game on. Getting tons of dirt and stone essence, some Inferium essence in there as well. Everything's coming up Millhouse. How are you guys doing? Hope you had a great weekend. Or are having a great weekend. Void upgrades. Oh, we need 4 obsidian for each of those. Dang, okay, that's going to be more expensive than I thought, but doable. I want to put more like waterfalls and little features and landscapey stuff in the surrounding environment here as well. It'd be fun to do stuff like that. Would also mean I didn't have to struggle to find an infinite water source. We just did that a couple of times. Just tap me off some more obsidian. Glad you like the look of it, man. It's pretty good so far, I think. It's turned out well for the time lapses anyway, which is kind of the point of all of this. It's all in the name of entertainment. And if we keep building cool stuff like the greenhouse we've got up here, then people will be able to see it come together. The other good thing about not putting a roof on this already is people can actually see it. So which of these is going to be probably the dirt one? That makes them the stone and the dirt ones will make the most sense. Tons of potatoes at last. Yeah, Sky Factory 3 from Bacon Donut and the gang. So we've got 3 lanterns left. We need some more mechanical components. We need some more copper. Copper was going to be the bottleneck for these garden clochers, wasn't it? Why not a glass roof? Because I'm not done building it yet, and I worry that I will end up building it in a way that means I can't, like, access the stuff I need to get to. And I'm going to, like, box myself in, and I'll need to add some stuff to it later, so I'll just end up breaking everything and rebuilding it. I want to build it right first time, basically. So, copper. How do we get these? String mesh, compressed sand. Right, okay. So we need to have this guy. That's another auto hammer. That's going straight into dust. So I guess we don't have another one in here for sand right now. We should really set up another auto sieve. This whole thing has been very, like, disorganized for a while. Auto sieve. Needs blocks of iron, glass panes, and a sieve. Okay, cool. Let's put some of the sand away in here for now, though. We've got a sieve there. We should have 4 glass panes, 2 iron blocks, 2 iron ingots. So we have 1 iron ingot, of course. Oh, that's electrical steel. That's not even iron. There we go. Got a lot more iron ingots than I thought I had. Right. Autosave. Now I've got this, I can probably disable that. Just going to make this whole thing a little bit easier. I need my conduits back. I'm also going to kill these chickens. There's a couple of chickens that just get stuck in here for no reason. And so is that just a string mesh that got copper? Like, all I need to do is get some copper seeds and then none of this is a problem, but for right now, string mesh and sand seems to be our only options as well. What block would I remove from the game? Oh, all of them. They're all rubbish. Remove from the game? I have no idea. I like all the blocks. Flint. I'd remove flint. But then nobody would be able to go to the nether without, you know, doing absurd tricks with lava. So, don't listen to me. I've got bad ideas. Let's do insert and extract from this. Let's just have a storage drawer on here with all the sand in it. We need a string mesh in there, which I'm pretty sure we had spares of in here, didn't we? Yeah. Now this just needs power. Hey, Enjoy Bolt. I'm Pixel Riffs. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Today we're doing some Sky Factory 3. It's all going very well, except I don't know what I'm doing. And, oh, did not need that. We need this to insert, this to extract, and this to work faster. All right. Thank you so much, Enjoyable. I do hear it all the time, but it never gets old hearing that people enjoy the recap. I am super happy to be part of that show and part of the community around it, so I really appreciate you stopping by and telling me how much you enjoy it. Okay, time to wait for that to give us some copper ore. In the meantime, we can go to sleep. Again, not that we need to go to sleep, but it looks nicer on the time-lapse if it's daytime. It might be going well, it might be going badly, there's no way to tell. Well, it's not going badly because I'm not dying constantly. That seems to be the only way it can go badly. So let's continue the frame of this while I think about it, because there are still various bits of this that we haven't like finished off properly. There's that, and then there's the wireframe glass. Enjoyable, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pixels. Glad to have you on board. We stream every week Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. So if you could make an appearance on any of those streams, I would greatly enjoy that. And we'll need some chisels for this. We'll need the other type of chisel in a minute as well. This guy. Burgers have been consumed. Very good. Glad to hear it. Gotta take care of yourself. Gotta stay fed. And yeah, I guess this will have to go around here for now. So we had 3 high every 2 blocks along here. Hermit Superfan, thank you for the follow. Now enjoy this chicken noise that this tool insists on making. Dang it, we picked up some grass. I think we'll make the back part of this build out of the leftover bits from this, rather than using up more glass. But this should work out okay. Hermit Superfan with the 49 bits. Thank you so much for spamming those bits in the chat. I really appreciate it. It's the one type of spam it's actually very nice to receive. Well, we're going to have to put that back, aren't we? No, not that one. That one. There we go. It's the problem with chisels and bits. It throws me off a whole bunch. And another 11 bits. So many bits we're working with today. See, do we want to add stuff like that as well? I feel like that's kind of unnecessary at this point. But yeah, here we go. Here's the start of our lovely greenhouse. And oh boy, we have so much dirt and stone coming in through here. I love it. It's going to be very useful. It's an inferium for some reason. Go in there. Let's get ourselves a bit more treated wood so we can finish up the floor in there and make some more garden cloches. Surely there's a bunch of creosote waiting for us here. And it's going to make even more in a second or two. Turn that into slabs. Do, 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 do. Some more chisel bits from Enjoyable. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support today, guys. Always great to have a nice bunch of folks in the chat as well. How are you guys feeling about the snapshots lately for vanilla Minecraft? Are you guys digging into those, or are you waiting until 1.14 rolls around for real? Because I've had a go at most of the snapshots so far. Like, I've kind of dipped in and out here and there, especially when it comes to those new blocks, because I'm really interested to see what you can build with those. But after a certain point, I almost feel like it's worth just waiting to be surprised by some of the stuff that's coming out, because otherwise none of it feels super new to you. I don't know, do you guys agree? Paranoid's waiting for the full version. Yeah, that's... I imagine a lot of people will be doing that, because otherwise, yeah, none of it feels fresh and new and special. You want to be surprised by it all at once instead of a little piece at a time. But then there's some people who just like to have all of the information they can possibly have and plan stuff in advance, so... How are we doing for light levels here? Just this spot. Just this spot needs lighting up. Maybe we can make some mineral torches in here as well. These chisels and bits and lighting just doesn't go together very well, apparently. 1.13 feels old now and there's still no modded 1.13 yet. You're really upset with what they did with the scaffolding? Why? What's upset you about it? Not saying you're wrong, I just want to know what the deal is. Is it the look of it? Is it the functionality? It falls. Oh, right, yeah. So the build limit to it, you feel like that's a little too restrictive? I feel like it'd be really fun to use that for some kind of like redstone trigger or something, you know? I like the fact that you can break it with pistons and things as well. Gives it options for use with automated stuff, potentially. Not that that's, you know, super important or anything, but it's something I can imagine the technical Minecraft community really finding some fun things to do with that. I think it's probably something that you'll be able to adjust via config as well. The build radius, like, you'll probably be able to set that up manually because it's data-driven, so it should at least be possible. It would be great if it was like a game rules sort of thing, like in the case of entity cramming. But I think ultimately everyone's either going to get used to the fact that scaffolding works that way, then just not going to use it at all if they don't think it's worthwhile. Which of these already has a void upgrade on it? Was it the dirt or was it the stone? I think it was the stone, right? Wait. Oh, that was a storage upgrade, not a void upgrade. What was the void upgrade then? What did I make before? See, that's obsidian. Where's the void upgrade? Oh, that's the one with 2 obsidian. Right, I knew there was something wrong there. I was going to hurl that over the edge of the island, but I think we can still apply it to one of these, can't we? We can still put it on this stone one. Hey there, cow. You're new. Is there another cow around here anywhere? I know I trapped one in a bottle before. Oh, there are 2. Fantastic. Right, let's breed some cows. Let's get a cow breeder. We've got like 3 cows. How have I not noticed how many cows have been spawning? Here, cow, 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 cow. Steak farm. Yes, as Paranor has said in the chat, I have a private Discord that's available for my patrons only. Mostly because public Discord servers become a nightmare to manage and make sure that everybody is behaving themselves, so I would much rather have a private one that I can have a closer relationship with everybody who's there. Did I see the latest snapshot with the pillager outpost? Yeah, I like it. I like the fact that they've got a slightly more complex looking building. Considering that the updates to villages still look quite basic, I feel like the pillager outpost looks a little more refined. And what do we need here? Void upgrade. Yes. And I think it's really good that they've kept the same kind of aesthetic that they have from Woodland Mansions. So you'll notice they're all made with dark oak wood and stuff, so it ties the pillagers and the illagers together in a fun way. And yeah, iron golems in a cage. There's like little tents with pumpkins in and stuff. It's actually a really fun implementation. Something I was not necessarily expecting from this update. How do we make fire essence then? What are fire seeds all about? Because we wanted those to make... Wait. You can make lava buckets with those. You can make sand really easily. Not much else you can do with them, though. I think nature essence is a really useful one as well, isn't it? Because that allows you to make a bunch of stuff in bulk. A bunch of these kind of crops and resources and stuff. And then nether essence. Be a good one also. Oh, you can make mineral saplings that way. Fun. And for those, you need to grow each of these. Do I have melon and pumpkin seeds? I must have them somewhere. Probably in one of these guys. Yeah, there we go. Melon seeds. Pumpkin seeds. And I'm fairly certain we should be able to grow those in the garden cloches, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. You can watch it grow like that. That's fun. Wait a second. We want pumpkin seeds in this one. That's really neat. I've never seen that in action before. That's very cool. So now we can make nature clusters with those. We just need a little more sugarcane. And then we can make as many items as we want after that. Bone chicken suddenly walking through a forest. So with these, I guess we make... Oh, cactus is the other one. Don't know why I thought that was melon. Okay. Rebranding our YouTube channel soon. Cool, good luck with that. Hope it goes well. Where's cactus? That's sugarcane. I'm sure I have cactus seeds here somewhere. Rice seeds. Did not know rice was in this. Cocoa beans, carrots, potatoes, regular wheat seeds. No cactus, although I'm fairly sure I have cactus somewhere else. It might be up there still. They in here somewhere? Carrot, potato, cactus seed. There we go. Let's see if we can garden close to this. That's a pretty good shot. So instead of the melon seeds here... Oh, you can't, but then cactus needs to grow on sand anyway. Can we put sand in here? Do we have to grow them over there? On the snad? We still doing the podcast thing? Yeah, absolutely. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Nope, looks like we can't grow cactus that way. Shame. So we should have been growing cactus manually this whole time. 12 episodes now? I think maybe even more than that. I thought it was 16 at the last count, wasn't it? Because, yeah, we'd gotten to the point where I was talking about it being like a stack of ender pearls. Episode 17 tomorrow. There we go. Ah, more cactus seeds. Excellent. In fact, we could probably just grow them like this, break them, and then use that to make the nature essence. Oh, I forgot they do that. Like that. There we go. Four nature clusters, which sound like an excellent breakfast cereal, around a tier 1 crafting seed and some Inferium essence. Good. Like that this cow has basically been watching me hurl myself around the landscape for the last little while. Oh, look at the little one with the googly eyes. Alright. Stick your head up your parents' butt, apparently. Nature seeds. Yes. Oh, good, 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 good. Now we're cooking with biofuel. Put that in there on some dirt. Release your essence. And this is still powering off of just 2 solar panels. That's kind of great. So the nature essence is all piling up in here. We can take these out because we will never need to actually grow those again. Maybe let's have 2 nature seeds as well, just for the moment, just to get this thing kick-started here. And to fit in with the system we have in place already. Need more Ender IO conduits. Ripper, I'm going to say. Thank you so much for the follow. Unless you are R-Hyper. Either way, welcome along. Glad you could make it. Probably getting a better PC so you can make your perfect gaming setup. Sounds good. Yeah, I discovered the other day that the PC manufacturer that I bought this PC from is now having like a Black Friday sale, and they've got money off all like custom built PCs. And so I kind of went, oh, that's a shame, like I should have waited, but then I'm like, I could not have waited any longer to get this PC. I'm so happy with it. Like, I don't think I would have wanted to have waited any longer. Let's get the wrench back wherever that went. Oh, did I just put it in a chest down here or something? Ugh. I need a bag of holding or something, don't I? I just need a second inventory to keep all of the stuff that I don't want to use all the time, but just comes in handy every now and again. It's not even 10%. It's like 5% off all PCs and 7% off custom builds. And then I think some of the, like, celebrity PCs they make, like they make Mumbo Jumbo's PC and Grian's PC and stuff. Python GB too. Each of them has, like, a specific, like a 10% off deal or something like that. So yeah, it's not the biggest thing in the world. I just thought I could have saved myself a little bit of money, but then, you know, I feel like this thing almost pays for itself in the amount of time that I can now get back from stuff like rendering videos that was taking a really long time, stuff like that. I feel like it's paid for itself. Yeah, time equals money is definitely the equation I have in mind. Ugh. So let's line up some more essences of what we need to build. I think on this side we're going to have the more natural stuff like stone, dirt, nature essence, inferium, the stuff that we will need to terraform and build cool stuff. And then on this side we're going to have all of the materials like iron, copper, the sort of stuff that we will need for the progression of the game. If we can fit in like electrical steel essence and stuff later on, obviously we will. And like mana steel and terra steel if we end up going down the Botania route. But yeah, having these both be nature seeds is going to be very cool right now. We will need to get another sink and another set of solar panels for the opposite side, because I don't think this solar array is going to power much more than it already is. This can get disabled as well, can't it? Like, that's still... These two work in tandem. A Bumbo Cactoni PC case, oh my goodness. I know people who would probably pay for that. I am not one of them. Man, so much stuff here. So much stuff here. What are you doing? Furnace cow. Furnace cow. I want name tags so I can start naming some of the stuff around here. Mostly I want to name the guys who are doing all of the sifting stuff in here. Copper ore pieces. Good, 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 good. Those are what I need right now. Getting them really slowly though, which is a little worrying, but I guess we don't have to worry too much about that for the moment. I've still got 2 ingots in there. Is there any other way we can get copper other than making a plant out of it? I feel like making a plant is going to be the best way right now, though. It's just crushing it down from powder and sifting and stuff. Oh, we get it from uncommon loot bags occasionally, I suppose. But yeah, alloy smelter, like there's nothing we can alloy to get it. It's just an element. 8 ingots. Nice, okay, that should be enough. Doesn't look very skyblocky to you. Well, you didn't see it at the beginning. Or maybe you did, I don't know. Were you there? If I walk over here, you will see that there is nothing but the void below us. So, welcome to that concept. Imagine how many farms we'll be able to make when 1.14 is released. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody build tons of stuff out of wool now that you'll be able to automate sheep farms. Because sheep can be sheared by dispensers in 1.14. They're still not adding armor stands being placed by dispensers, though. I take that as a personal affront. I really want my my armor stands to be placeable via dispenser. That's just... because you can destroy them using dispensers firing arrows. So, like, you could automate so many elements of armor stands. There we go, copper seeds. Yeah, you could have, like, armor stands in, like, a production line. Is one of the things I've wanted to do for ages. And I actually got in touch with somebody who makes data packs on Twitter a while back, and they made a data pack for me that could do that, that could place armor stands from dispensers, and it was not a particularly complicated process. I was thinking about putting it on DV, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. The cow looks funny because he's got googly eyes. Googly cow is googly. I think I've run out of space in there. So, what am I doing here? I'm starting to lose it a little bit. I need to make some solar stuff. I also need to make more energy conduit because I don't have much of that right now. Which needs energetic alloy, which once again we can make from essence and stuff, but I think the alloy smelter is the way to go. Which is going to be making another one of those because a creeper blew it up last time. Machine chassis, furnaces, cauldron, lots of iron basically. Any spare machine chassis anywhere? I don't think so. Unless they're up top here. I leave them in a chest somewhere. Nope, not seeing it there. There's some glass in there. Good to know. Nope, not seeing it. Okay, cool. Let's take a quick look at what this needs. Oh, more iron. Good. Always more iron. And some basic capacitors as well. See, this quartz-enriched iron, we've just got tons of it from the loot bags, so that won't be a problem. Like, ever. That's a machine block, not a machine chassis. They are two different things. I did leave iron bars here, though. And only 3 of them. Good. Well, that's not enough for anything. How do we get these? We just take one off the shelf. Okay, machine chassis done. Next, we need cauldron, 3 furnaces. Okay, there is 1 cauldron. And we need furnaces, which we have cobblestone for in here. Boom, alloy smelter. Let's actually put this over here in the factory, now that we have a factory to put blocks like this in. Then we need... Wait, does this thing run off of RF? Because we could probably just wire it into this. Hey, there we go. Then again, this is starting to pull down a little bit, but that's because it's buffering. Once it stops buffering, it should be fine. And then we'll put in one of these. And what do we need? Gold. Is it gold, redstone, and something? Energetic alloy. If I played modded regularly, I would know this. Gold, redstone, glowstone. Do we still have some gold? Oh, plenty. Okay, good. Wow. Thought I was going to be running out of this stuff. Nope. So we'll set this to alloys only and make one of those. We'll need a bit more glowstone there, but we have loads in here, so that's fine. Yeah, I'm not sure if we'll get to refined storage today at all. I think we're probably going to leave that for the next stream. Because I would like to not, like, half do it. Oh no, actually give it the appropriate amount of time. I feel like I'd be rushing it if I do it today. I kind of want to build a computer inside a giant computer. If Roost is in this. Nope. Doesn't look like it. The mod that uses that has like chickens is like... It's just called chickens. One more ingot. Good. That's as much energetic alloy as we could ever want. That's a lie. We will need a lot more of it later. Probably. There we go. Just plain chickens? Yeah. I don't mess with chickens. I don't mess with bees. Oh, good, good, good. So yeah, now we have a little bit more power. Do I think that coloured planks will come in 1.14? No, I don't think so. Not messing with chickens or bees is just good life advice. Sounds about right, yeah. It's really funny, like hearing cows everywhere and just not seeing cows because there's all this stuff in the way. Anyway, let's get some faster energetic alloy. Let's make this more energetic. probably going to be a severe drain on this thing. Yeah. Then again, the other stuff here is chugging along okay, so it's not going to be a terrible problem. Yeah, it all seems to be holding. Great. More energetic conduit, and we can get on with what we want to do. Alright. Solar grind. If I still have some glass left over anywhere. I am sifting a ton of sand in here, so maybe we can duke some of that over here. How do you get the cows? The same way you get them in vanilla Minecraft. You build a platform that is capable of spawning passive mobs. And the cows just turn up. Like this. There's also one there in a jar, providing milk, but we don't really have any use for that right now. So we can basically bring this down now, because we have no more use for a smooth stone generator, because we already have stone essence on the way. So this can get cleaned up. We'll definitely need to keep the conduit binder around, though. And instead, yeah, we can just turn this into a vaguely functional auto smelter. In fact, just do what we did before. Have that extract, have that insert, and run 2 furnaces off the same hopper. It's so bizarre, but it works. Okay, this next step here requires a lot of iron, I think, because we'll need to do a ton of solar. So a little bit of copper ore in there again. Manbuch, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pixels. And yeah, next thing we want to do is look up how to make all of these solar panels. Planks, redstone, mirrors. Mirrors are going to be a lot of work. Got plenty of redstone lying around though. Put one in there. I need to lock some of these storage drawers, don't I? Like that. There we go. That way I'm not taking out everything that's in these drawers, because now I know more or less where stuff is. I would like to keep it that way. So any planks will do. What do we have the most of right now? I think we probably have a lot of wood in these, don't we? Yeah, cool. Chickens are growing lots of good eggs. Put that guy in there. Where did I put all the glass? I must have popped it back in here. Yeah. Okay. Time to craft as many mirrors as we possibly can, because we won't run out of needing those. It's a weird way of putting it, but it made sense to me. And then, yeah, these guys. Oh, redstone. There we go. And then we need pistons for that. Which just needs us to grab a little bit of cobblestone from in here. And we can make pistons. And then for these, we need 4 of those. So we've got 2 so far. Oh boy. The solar grind is real. I guess we can put the gold away for now. Cosmic Dancer with the 7 months of support. Thank you so much. And thank you for supporting the spawn chunks as well, of course. Very kind of you. Can we see some hype and hearts in the chat for Cosmic Dancer, please, folks? Thank you, Paranor, for leading the charge on that one. Okay, more mirrors, please. That's 1 more solar panel. Are we working with solar 3 or solar 4? I think it's only solar 3 over there right now. Could probably... Oh, it needs a ton more of those. Might have to wait then. Thank you, Fry. What am I missing here? Is it the... Oh, it's the mirrors. It's actually the mirrors, though. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, and then 1 of those. And then for this, we need a repeater, another block of iron, and these, which need more mirrors. Can you see why this thing drives me crazy yet? And for those, we need lapis, which I've got loads of, so that's fine. That ain't a bottleneck. Okay, that should be everything. 3 of them. And then we need a block of iron and a repeater, and we're good. Oh boy, so much crafting involved, but I think we probably did that a lot faster than we did the last one, so there's that. And for repeaters, we need a couple of torches, some redstone, the usual stuff. We also need an actual crafting table, because I keep forgetting I'm using my crafting table on a stick for these. Yes, that is a thing. Oh, there we go. Okay, solar panel 3. So that's the other half of the greenhouse powered. Which means metal plants. And I guess we'll probably make the conduits the priority here, which are all down in the chest, of course. This is going to be the section that I skip over in the time lapse. I think that's going to be the last one if we have garden cloches on here. I expect we'll probably have to upgrade the solar on that side if we want a full row of them, but that should do it for Mo. And just a few more of these guys. Nice. Two of those, and that's powered. Or it should be. If one of these starts extracting. Oh yeah. It's nighttime right now. Solar panels don't work at night. Which is another reason why we have to keep sleeping. Yeah, at least we didn't spend like 2 hours crafting all of that solar stuff this time. Having it readily accessible like that is definitely a good start. Can we make glass out of seeds? I feel like that might be kind of useful. Glass, crafting, smelting. Okay, so crafting... No, that's just from clear glass. So I guess you make sand and then you smelt it. Like, that's basically the only way to do that. You can't bypass that step. Although, considering that we are just automatically smelting potatoes every time I step into this place. Not terrible. Let's at least get the floor in here finished. This feels like a very immersive engineering build with the treated wood everywhere and these iron glass panes on the walls. Oh good, you can turn those back into treated wood. Excellent. That'll be some more garden cloches for later. And now we need to put the... We need another sink for this side, don't we? The cooking for blockheads one? Yeah. So any kind of wood logs, water bucket, iron ingots. Dead simple. In fact, I have all of the stuff here except... yeah, I guess I could use mineral. Why not? I can grow it like any other tree. Sweet deal. So that's on this block. And now I need water conduits, which... Does this go all the way to the floor? I guess I don't need all of these to do this, do I? There we go. Saving on materials there. Okay, Paranorse, see you later. Thanks for stopping by and moderating the chat as always. Let's turn that on. Let's have that insert. This is all going. Very good. And we can take the copper seeds from here. Have infinite copper, which basically is the only thing we really need for the garden cloches to be self-sustaining. I mean, there's the iron, but the iron will be along shortly. We don't have any spare chests right now, so let's make a couple more of those. So this is somewhat symmetrical. Oh yeah, good, okay. I thought for a second that was off by one. I was like, how has that happened? Turns out I was just paranoid. Where has all my Ender IO conduit gone? Did that all get put back in here? Yeah, I think it did. I keep on putting it back there every time I right-click on the draw controller. That's fine. That's not a problem. Can put that in there and that in there, and you can all work now. Oh. That's weird. Disable that. Have that insert. Oh. That's the wrong one. Shift left click. There we go. Set that to always active. And set that to insert. Oh. Come back. So now we have tons of copper essence. Yay! I think after a while we will need to lock some of these drawers as well. Oh, but you get 6 copper ingots every time you do that. That's so good. Kyle, thank you for the follow, Kyle. Welcome to the Pixels. Great to have you on board. Oh man, so much copper now. Put those into the iron components and Garden Close City right here. In fact, it would probably be good if we get some iron essence on the go as well, so that's going to be our next port of call. Don't have a spare cloche lying around anywhere. We've got these lanterns, which aren't actually that expensive to make either. Let's leave the glass in here for now. We'll need more fluid conduit. In fact, let's lay the fluid conduit out in both directions here. Got the treated planks. We only need 2 of those each time. We'll need the glass. Yeah, what we need right now is a little bit more iron. Which we've got waiting for us here. And let's make one of those. We've got an excess of copper now. A surplus. And the lanterns is the only thing we need. Very good. We can make 3 more garden cloches. Actually, probably only 2 more because I don't have enough wood for them all. So let's grab a little bit more creosote from in here. Very cool. And garden cloche. Lanterns, 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 lanterns. Now garden cloche. Oh, thank you. Sweet. So those are all automatically wired in, automatically piped in. We just need dirt in here. And then we need to put some seeds. Then we need to work on some more drawer upgrades for everything, I think. So, for crafting seeds, we need some more of that Prudentium stuff. Not Prudentium, Prosperity. This guy. Those around a regular farm seed. So I guess we'll make 4 of those for now. And then to turn that into tier 1 crafting seeds, we just need some Inferium. Okay, so from tier 1 crafting seeds we can get stone, dirt, wood, nature, water, ice, and zombie stuff, but then we need mob chunks for that, which I think are only a player kill item, so I think we have to go and actually fight some stuff later to get mob chunks. From tier 2, we can get fire, dye, nether seeds, which require us to make a few blocks, but that's not difficult. Daniel, thank you for the follow. Coal, pig seeds, again with the mob chunk stuff. But then that's where the metals start to come in. So we can make silicon seeds, which we'll need for eventually some storage things. Mystical flower seeds. I've no idea what you make with those, but sure. Go back. Where was I? From these... basalt, marble, yeah. So copper, aluminum, brass, aluminium. Is the next one up iron? Can you not make iron until you've got... Yeah, tier 3 crafting seeds. Okay, so we'll need some intermedium for that. Good. That's all I needed to know. Let's put all of this back in here. So let's turn all of those into... Well, let's turn a few of them into tier 2. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's turn more of them into tier 2 because I think we'll need the materials from there upwards. And then with those... Okay. Mystical flower seeds for Botania. Oh, right, yeah. It's easy enough to just grow them with... is it mystical fertilizer is the stuff we need? I think the last time I played it, I got mystical fertilizer confused with some other kind of fertilizer. Floral fertilizer is the stuff you need, and I got... Yeah, mystical fertilizer is the stuff from mystical agriculture. I got those two so confused. You can hit backspace to go back. Yeah, cool. I'm terrible at navigating through modded stuff because I don't play this all that often, so it's... Yeah, it's something you'll have to tolerate a lot of the time, I'm afraid. Redstone seeds. Now that's the stuff we need. So iron and redstone are going to be very useful to have as seeds. I don't think I even made redstone seeds last time. We'll need to get some more intermedium, though. That shouldn't be terribly difficult, especially now we're farming Inferium. Okay. Now give me some of that iron. We don't have any iron left. Amazing. Down to our last little piece of iron to make those garden cloches. If you tolerate this, then the chickens will be next. Solid bit of Manic Street Preachers reference there. Also, while we're waiting, make another void upgrade for one of the storage drawers up here. Which I guess we will do in the order we built them. We've got some more planks. Let's just use this log. And make ourselves a void upgrade. So yeah, the intermediate one is probably going to be next. There's a lot in there already. My mic's still attached to my chair, of course. Best place for it. Freedom of movement. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum. Well, we can say goodbye to iron chunks. Because this is going to be iron for days. Do, do. Flute solo. Actually, that's more like a recorder sound, I think. I've really been coveting a baritone guitar, a baritone like acoustic guitar lately. I kind of want one. I'm very tempted to buy myself one as an early Christmas present. Do 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 do. That's the stuff right there. That's the stuff. Let's do the same with redstone. Very cool. Iron and redstone seeds. A recorder is a type of flute? I guess. They're all woodwind anyway. Obsidian seeds. Skeleton seeds, creeper seeds. Silver we won't need for a while. Night slime I don't think I ever used. And we got that ardite, electrical steel, quartz enriched iron. Yes, okay, cool. So we will get to the point where we can make some alloys of those, and then we'll fold them into this whole setup. Iron seeds, redstone seeds. And I think we'll probably convert each of these manually. Like separately, so we'll need the tripwire hooks from in here just to separate them out. And then we'll need some more storage drawers, so let's grab some more wood. Do. Thank you, the cow, for chiming in at the last second there. If you only want a single stack of something in the drawer, there's a drawer downgrade. Yeah, I've been using void upgrades for them, and I think that's probably going to be okay. I'm not that fussed about the seeds one way or the other, and eventually we'll start using seed reprocessors so we get more essence. Not that I think we will ever really need to, but it's probably going to be worth it. Okay, that's all going well. Very good. I assume this is still... Okay, that's using as much charge as it's getting. So I just got to remember to sleep frequently, and then we'll need to upgrade that. This is probably the upper limit of how many garden cloches it can sustain at once, which is 8, which is not bad. And we'll put these chests in here for the moment, along with some of this oak wood, because I'll doubtless need that again soon. And then we need some more conduit, which once again I've put over here. Do. I keep right-clicking on the draw controller and putting it all in there by mistake. I also keep scrolling whenever I get onto the Yeta wrench, and it changes the look of some of the pipes. Like it messes with the functionality of them. Gotta make sure these don't connect, because I don't want anything else going into these drawers except what's in here. Iron essence in there, iron seeds in there, and we disable this. We extract from there. There we go, that should be working now. Checking the numbers in Whaler. Yes, okay, good. The redstone essence the same. Sweet. There's a plank down there that I want back. Or a slab, rather. Whoa. Did not mean to put that in there. Travel anchors would probably help, but considering I don't know how to make them... Yes, we got the slab back. Yay! I rather feel like it would just be a diversion that I don't want to go down right now. So now, anytime we come in here, we can basically grab any redstone, any iron we want, any copper. Let's use the emerald storage upgrades on... I think these are all good aside from the nature essence one. But I think we will need this, this, and this a lot more than we will need the nature essence. So that's good. There for Emender IO. Okay, cool. I will maybe look into that another time, but not today. In fact, I'm probably going to wrap up fairly soon here. Because it's getting late. I am super tired today. I just have... I just had a weird night's sleep. And I think it will probably be better if we continue this another time. But let's have a quick look and see if there's one more set of seeds that it would be good for us to make. I think quartz might be useful, because we'll need that for the quartz enriched iron to start with. So if I have any quartz anywhere, I have 2 right now. Is there any in like loot bags and stuff? Or maybe even just use some quartz enriched iron from here. That would be a good way of skipping over it. I expect... Yeah, we'll need one more, but we should have some more down here, potentially. Quartz enriched iron. There's silver in there. Okay, we need some better loot bags then, don't we? Some of these guys, probably. Let's bring a couple of others just in case. That's aluminium. Oh, nice. Gold storage upgrades. I'll take those. A summoning pendulum. More with the skeleton skulls. Manulin and draconium. We've almost got enough mana steel. I could start making mana steel flowers already. Bucket of milk and some mana pearls. Oh, and a Supremium apple, which I'll take, I guess. Superium essence. Let's throw out the iron boots. Oh, some energetic alloy. Nice. I could have used that a little while ago. Drop some more of that back into the system. I guess we'll include this. Let's put the gold storage upgrade on here, actually, because there's tons of, like, stone and cobble that I could be using. I could put a lot of this stone in there now. Yeah. Sooner or later, this is all going to have to move over to the other storage system when I make it. But once again, probably not today. That's electrical steel, not quartz-enriched iron. Okay. So I guess we make that using the alloy smelter. Yeah, this. How we get... Oh, you can just craft it? That seems kind of pedestrian, but sure. So yeah, now we'll be making quartz-enriched iron, which will be a great start when we move on to refined storage. Hey, Gendo Ikari, welcome along. You join us right as we're about to wrap up the stream, I'm afraid, but if you missed today's, you can always go and check out the stream on my VODs channel, Pixel VODs. And there'll be a time-lapse going up on the regular Pixel Riffs channel. Do you still get quartz-enriched iron from dust or sieving, or did they change that? I think you get quartz from sieving and you get iron bits, but I don't think you get... I don't think you don't get dust from it. Oh, no. Dang it. At least it didn't blow up the garden cloches. They're hardy. I think that was probably a lack of light on top of one of my storage drawers. That blew up relatively little there. I feel like that was incredibly lucky. Also, shout out to Chisels and Bits for making my glass basically invulnerable. Wow. Okay, let's actually light this place up, shall we? How about you light this place? Professional Minecrafters. Zamira with the 300 bits. Thank you so much. Very generous. Welcome along. You joined us right as a creeper just gave me a freaking heart attack. But I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Well then, let's use the chests that we have here for this. And, oh, we have a couple more in here. Good. Okay. That's actually still got all of the Ender IO conduit except this one here. I'm so happy that those drop the upgrades too. That makes it a lot simpler. Extract. Oh, wait. Does it keep the... Oh, it does. Okay, great. That's a lot simpler then. Means that these aren't going to get clogged up with stuff, except this one is apparently... Oh, yeah, of course, because that one's not wired in. Yeah, I tend to get paranoid with lighting because of creepers as well. I just didn't think that that place was poorly lit. I switched off the lighting grid, which probably didn't help. What am I looking for here? Yes, this stuff that I keep leaving over there. Let me just leave a stack of it in the chest up here in the greenhouse. That's probably the best idea. And let's wire this guy in. Just one of those needed. Let's disable that, and one quick dip down here. Why am I bashing this with the seeds? I don't know. There we go. That was the wrong thing to do. There we go. That should all now be headed into there nicely. Good. Oh, that threw me for a loop, I tell you. Those creepers. They really do live up to their name sometimes. Alright, a couple more storage drawers here, just for the next set of seeds. The mini chests. They are fairly adorable. Yeah, see, there we go. We need to get some proper lighting in this place anyway, but we're not going to worry about it now. Pop that there. Let's break this and that so we can put some conduit in. Disable this. Extract that. Insert. Insert. That's that all set up. We need to disconnect it from this one on the side, though. There we go. Nice. You stop that. I don't appreciate that. Let's put the quartz enriched iron in there, and that should now output from this into here. Yes, I did it the right way around as well. Yay! It knows. It knows what I'm trying to do. Right, we've got Mana Steel, Mana Steel already. I feel like Terra Steel is the upgrade from that. Am I right? Runic Altar. Oh no, that's the other stuff. Elementium is the upgrade from that. Yeah, yeah. And Terra Steel is from the other stuff. So now I can pull a stack of Iron Essence out of here, and yeah, we need to lock these with the draw key, don't we? Yeah, we can just turn this straight into iron. Oh, yes. Oh, that's good. So good. And so now we need that for refined storage. We'll need a lot of the redstone and iron and stuff for refined storage as well. So we need like a controller and a grid and silicon and yeah, all of this and diamonds and yeah, tons. So that's going to be perfect. That's actually been a very productive little session here. But I think that's where we're going to call it for today. I think we've done pretty well. I think we've got a good little section for the time lapse at least. And we'll come back to this maybe sometime earlier in the week, just so I can get a time-lapse out a little earlier, but I need to go and grab myself some food and then get some sleep, I think. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate you all stopping by. Let's see if there's anybody streaming right now who we can drop a raid on. If my laptop will actually listen to me and will load the Twitch homepage. Okay, thank you. Let's see, Slinsy is streaming, Jancy is streaming, Ector. Got a few other friends as well. Oh, KB is streaming for Extra Life. He's playing Portal 2. Let's drop a raid on KB. Apparently it's his birthday and he's streaming for Extra Life. Two very deserving reasons to raid the man. So don't forget to use your Pixel Hype emotes and your hashtag PixelRaid. Say hi to KB. Joel Duggan is also streaming on the Citadel, so if you want to go and watch some Minecraft, head over to watch Joel. But yeah, KB is playing Portal, and that's a game that I know is near and dear to his heart. So yeah, say hi from me. We'll drop a raid in the chat, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye for now.